Let's take you live to Gilmore now. The Prime Minister is in the ultra-marginal seat, trying to save it.
That tragedy has struck over this Easter weekend and give my thoughts for those families and friends suffering from the fact that there have now been 7 drownings, the latest of which is at Southwest Rocks. These are tragic events. Australians love the water. We love the surf. I'm one of those, but please, everyone, be careful. Families in particular, to be careful of your kids. And my heart goes out to those for whom Easter will be a very difficult time indeed. Also, on a positive note, a shout out to Oscar Piastri, winning the Saudi Arabian GP. He's now top of the table. First time an Australian has been top of the table for many, many years. And we wish him luck for the rest of the season as well. But he is really nailing it and doing Australians proud. And he's a great ambassador as well for our country. This election is a clear choice between Labor building Australia's future, strengthening Medicare, looking after cost of living pressures, and a coalition that needs to find cuts for its $600 billion nuclear plan. When Peter Dutton cuts, Australians will pay. And we know because he can't now, when polling booths open tomorrow, say where the money is coming from for this $600 billion nuclear plan. And he also can't explain why it is that he and others, the senior members of his team, have said consistently that the money that has been invested in things like urgent care clinics is waste. That is the term that they have used consistently, including, of course, Senator Hume, the finance spokesperson, Angus Taylor, the somewhat elusive shadow treasurer, when he makes a rare appearance, has said that consistently. And it stands in stark contrast with what my government has done, in part due to the fantastic finance minister and treasury that we have. We've been able to not only deliver 2 budget surpluses and halve the deficit next year, in the current financial year, what we've managed to do as well is to find space to have appropriate investments. We'll triple, of course, the bulk billing incentive. We did that for concession card holders. We'll now do it for all 27 million Australians. We promised 50 urgent care clinics. We've delivered 87, and we're going to deliver another 50. And we've got cheaper medicines as well, bringing the price down to $25. This is all part of our plan to strengthen Medicare because we understand how important Medicare is for Australians. At the same time, of course, we have our better and fairer schools funding agreement, making up for the cuts. What happens when you elect a Liberal government, we saw last time. And we saw Peter Dutton front and centre as the Health Minister when that government came in. $50 billion of cuts to health, $30 billion of cuts to schools. What we've had to do in our first term is to repair some of the damage, but going forward as well to restore better and fairer schools funding over the next decade and strengthen Medicare going forward as well. This urgent care clinic here is making an enormous difference to this local community and also to visitors to this local community. It means, of course, that all they need is this little green card. All they need is their Medicare card in order to get the care they need, when they need it, and do it in a way in which they don't need their credit card, they just need their Medicare card. We regard that as being central, and we know that the Liberal Party don't believe that anyone values things which are free. Why do we know that? Because they have said it. That's why they're getting rid of free TAFE, and that's why they'll come after Medicare and come after other essential services that my government will provide.